it is super quick. I'm in PJs, it's late. You can probably see that I'm super tired. But honestly, pause. Sleep when the baby sleeps is the worst advice anybody can give you. Like, when it comes to motherhood advice, sleep when the baby sleep, the absolute worst. Because when the baby sleep, that's when you have time for yourself. You want to do personal things. You want to take like a long shower. You want to eat some food without having to like, hold up a baby all over the place. It's just time to like do anything, clean a house, like read a book, watch a movie, just totally just without interruptions. You don't ever have time for yourself otherwise. So sleep when the baby sleep is like impossible advice. Anyway, diving into it really quickly, I just kind of threw this together. I really hope you can see clearly the names. Because some of y'all have been asking me, even before I went on my Edgar Allan Poe rant, about the name, and I realized I haven't really posted much or said anything. So I'm gonna stop here for you guys to take a look and tell me if you can guess what baby girl's name is. Pause right here and drop it in the comments. Like, don't cheat. Pause right here and tell me. I'm giving you guys time. My rambling right now is giving y'all time to guess, right? I've already had some suggestions and people already have an inkling about what it might be, or yeah. So anyway, let me know in the comments what you think the name is, and if you already know, obviously don't ruin it for the people. Like, this is not for you if you already know. Anyway, I threw this together really quickly. I probably should have waited and done it like super posh or whatever, but I thought, nah, it's not so important. I'm not gonna buy balloons for this. I just threw together some balloons that I already had. There's no confetti because I really kind of wanted it to like, and throw confetti all over the place. But what I do have, bubbles. I'm in my son's room. I have his bubble machine. This is like the furthest away from everybody because both the kids are sleeping in my bed right now. Fun. So yeah. Anyway, I'm actually not gonna leave this bubble machine on because I don't want it to I don't know if it's gonna be making too much background noise for the video. So anyway, this is it. By now, you should have already dropped your guess below, so let's just get into it. What is baby girl's name? Guys, because guys know one thing about me. Oh, when it comes to naming a baby, I do it. I do that. When it comes to beautiful babies, you guys probably know the reel. If you don't, then this is gonna be really awkward. I'm gonna insert the reel right here so I don't look crazy.
When it comes to making beautiful babies, she understood the assignment.
But period, point blank, when it comes to naming a baby, I do that. Like, I do it all the time. This is not no Google name. This is not no join up mother father name together. This is meaningful names. Names with prominent meanings. Names you ain't never heard of that are gonna blow you away. I've actually had her name like forever. It's a name that I liked and I really liked it a lot. And then when I was pregnant the first time and I didn't know what I was having, it was actually on our list before I knew the gender. So naming her was actually a no-brainer. We just had to like tighten up the middle names, but we already had her name. And we loved it from the first time, when I was having my son. So that was just super easy. Love this name. It was just, but anyway, I really believe in having like powerful names with really powerful meanings. It's not just like whatever is popular in America or whatever sounds foreign. A lot of people do these unique names, which they may not be common in Jamaica, but they're like number one, number two on the American list because every little white kid have it. No offense to anybody that is this color, but so you just feel like, in Jamaica, you must have that name because it's on uptown or whatever. I don't do that. I don't care about that. I care about powerful names, but I have a fairly unique name. I mean, Safia is not the most out there, but I don't know a lot of Safias, and I'm very thankful that my parents gave me a name that has a strong meaning, And it's also very unique, you know. And I have a really strong last name as well, but my kids don't. They have a very common, boring last name. So I thought it was even more important to give them a name that is gonna like stand out. Like we do not need another John Brown in this world, you know. So anyway, enough rambling. Let's get into it. What is baby girl's name? Ooh. Boom. This is actually kind of fun, but I'm wondering if this is gonna wake them up. So now I need to hurry. Is it? Oh. I'm gonna see the training soon. Jesus. You would not believe I've had coffee because you would not believe that it's actually after midnight and I'm up doing this. But anyway, what do you think her name is? There's only 4 left. Did I already eliminate your guess? Did I? I'm probably having a little bit too much fun. I feel like I'm about to get all of this noise in a minute. But anyway, 3 guesses left. Oh, I hope you guys can see, by the way, because if you can't, this is what is left. Let me zoom in at least on the last 3. Right? So, what do you think it is? Definitely not this. So much for the dramatics. But definitely not this. I love myself, but I'm not this conceited. No man, these thumbtacks are failing me. They really have flopped my show. I'm trying to have some drama pops and it just keep on every single time. Jeez. Beautiful name, by the way, and very close to mine. It was definitely, I wouldn't say it's a contender because I've already thought about it and decided against it, but this is actually a really beautiful name, very powerful name. And if you don't want to steal mine, but you want your daughter to have a nice name, very strong here. I'm lying. That's not her name. Her name is. Her name is Ottilie. So this is her name. I actually got this name from a book many years ago. I've always loved it. I had a list, like an Excel sheet full of names, like way before I even thought of having children. Like whenever I'd hear a name that I really like, I jot it down. And then my computer crashed and I totally lost like that entire list because it was just stored on my desktop. And then what I started doing is sending, like, I do this, I email things to myself so that I can have access to it. So I hope Gmail never takes back their storage, but I send things to myself to keep track of it. So I've had this name on a list of names in my email forever, like forever. And then, you know, I mentioned already that when I was having my son, before we knew he was a boy, we started picking like girl names and boy names that we liked. And this name was on the list, but we obviously never ended up exploring the female names because he was a boy. So like I have like a full name sent to myself that, you know, was a contender from when I was pregnant with him. And so I just went back to that as a drawing board and we went from there. But this is her name. Beautiful name. Obviously very unique because we don't do basic. We never do. And it means prosperous in battle. So let me know how you feel about it. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you hate it? I mean, I don't care. I love it, obviously. But if you love it, you can let me know below that you love it. If you hate it, then drop your name below and let's talk about that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Honestly, I should make a business out of this. I name a baby, period. Like, I could break down and tell you the power of this name. I read this name from a book, and what stood out to me was just the way the writer was describing the character was a little girl. It was, if you are a book reader, if you are a reader, then you understand what I'm about to say. Like, when you're reading a book and it paints such a vivid image, you can almost see the pictures as if you're watching a show, like you're watching something. It creates a clear picture in your mind. That's what it did when the character was just describing the beauty of this little girl in the book, and it just stood out to me so much. A name stuck with me for a very long time until I wrote it down. I went and found the meaning, and then that made me love it even like so much more. And I love this name because it's not Bella. It doesn't match my son's name, like, obviously. It's not, you know, because me and all my siblings, we have S names, and I really thought that was something I was gonna do, is at least have like the same first initial, but that didn't end up happening here because, I mean, it just didn't, you know. I already had a female name that I was very attached to, so that was not even an option. But I like that both names have a French origin, and even though it's a completely different name with a different spelling at the end, the name sounds similar. So, you know, the ending sound is very similar. So it still very much gives sibling vibes without being like matchy matchy. You know, it's not like Ash and Dash, but you get the vibe, right? But anyway, yeah, enough rambling. This is her beautiful name. I love it so much. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. If you made it to the end, drop your name below. Let me know how you feel about this name, and let me know if you want me to do a full name reveal, because she has 2 middle names, so we can talk about that if that's something that's interesting to you. And if you want me to name your baby, because I'm so damn good at it, send me a DM. I will do this. This is like, these things bring me joy. Anyway, thanks for watching, and see ya.